So in the news today, January 9th, 2019, we just heard here in Canada that we're actually going to have some new laws coming into effect regarding the use of drones. Here in Canada, you will have to now pass an exam. There's a basic level at age 14 that'll let you operate a drone. And then there's a more advanced one when you become 16 that is a little more advanced for different drone flying. The weights that are going to have a license to fly the drone will be from 250 grams on up. So that encompasses, it doesn't matter if you're just a hobbyist, you're doing it for work or research, you're still going to have that license. It's going to be an online course from my understanding. And all this is going to come into effect for June 1st this year. One of the points that was made regarding the height that you can fly a drone, 120 meters or 400 feet. I think that's a pretty decent height for most hobbyists. I know with my experience getting up there in the height, there's not much you can do from too high up. It doesn't serve a real big purpose. I mean, everything's so small because you're so high up. The DJI Spark, which I've been used to, has a 12 megapixel camera on board. From that height, yeah, I haven't really seen any advantage to getting a picture up that high. I've used it mostly I have flown 150, 200 feet. I've gotten some really nice pictures at that height, some nice sunsets, some nice views of our farm property, stuff like that. It was useful, but any higher than that, I don't really see a point to it. So I think the new height of 400 feet is going to be great. I don't see any problems with it whatsoever. So my personal thoughts and ideas on the new drone licensing that's been announced today for June 1st this year. I've had a drone now, I've had the DJI Spark, I've had it for a year, and I'm online. I'm on board with the new licensing. In recent times, we've heard of numerous incidences where drones have been spotted around airports. And if I put myself in the shoes of pilots, and not only pilots, but the passengers on the plane, I don't want those things around an airport like what we've seen lately. It's not safe and it's unacceptable. So I hope that the new drone laws regarding licensing will help curb some of this. If anything, it's going to help educate people while they do have their drones, and just a little more care for the hobbyists as well. I think the main thing that Transport Canada is really focused on is keeping drones and aircraft separated. That's why you have the height restriction and not to go near airports. I believe right now you can be within 5 kilometers of an airport, so anybody inside of that is subjected to heavy fines. I believe it's $25,000 and possible prison time for violating the new rules.